Welcome back. A major victory has been recorded in Nigeria's battle against terrorism and banditry as Kogi state authorities confirmed the killing of one of the region's most notorious bandit leaders, a man accused of masterminding attacks on schools and plotting the mass adoption of students. The Kogi state government has announced that Kachala Ibrahim Batijo, a feared terrorist commander linked to several violent operations, was eliminated during a coordinated security operation involving the military, intelligence agencies, police, and local security forces. According to state officials, Batinjo was not just another bandit leader. He was allegedly the mastermind behind a series of planned attacks targeting schools across Kogi State, including a recent assault on a school in Ilokubunu, located in Kababunu local government area. That attack left 3 people dead, including a vice principal and a 6-year-old child, sending shockwaves across the state and raising fears about the safety of students and teachers. Speaking during a television interview, Kogi State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, described the operation as a major breakthrough in the state's ongoing war against criminal elements. According to him, intelligence reports has revealed months ago that Batinjo and his networks were planning coordinated attacks on educational institutions with the ultimate objective of carrying out large-scale student adoptions. The commissioner disclosed that the state government received credible intelligence indicating that the terrorist leader had specifically targeted schools and examination centers. The information was alarming enough for authorities to temporarily shut down schools for more than 3 weeks, while security agencies worked to prevent a potential disaster. Although the decision disrupted academic activities, state officials say it ultimately saved hundreds of students from falling into the hands of terrorists. According to Fanwo, intelligence operatives later discovered that Batinjo's network had developed plans to attack a school where students were preparing to sit for the West African Senior School Certificate Examination, WAEC. The objective, authorities believe, was to kidnap a large number of students and create another national security crisis similar to previous mass adoptions witnessed in other parts of the country. However, Kogi State says its investment in advanced intelligence gathering technology allows security agencies to closely monitor the movements and communications of the terrorist networks. Officials reviewed that students were quietly relocated from vulnerable locations to safer areas where security forces tracked the activities of the bandits. The attack eventually came on June 10, when Batijo reportedly mobilized a large forces of armed terrorists to strike the community. According to the commissioner, approximately 100 terrorists riding on about 40 motorcycles invaded the area in what appeared to be a carefully coordinated operation. The attackers launched assaults on several locations and attempted to seize students from the targeted school. But this time, security forces were ready. Local vigilantes and community security operatives reportedly provided the first line of resistance before military personnel, police officers, DSS operatives, and other security agencies joined the response. What followed was a fierce confrontation that ultimately prevented the terrorists from carrying out their mission. Authorities said not a single student was adopted during the attack. More importantly, the security operation reportedly resulted in the elimination of Batinjo himself, along with several members of his terrorist network. Officials described the outcome as one of the most successful anti-bandit operations conducted in the state in recent times. According to the government, the aftermath of the operation revealed the scale of the terrorist losses. Security forces reportedly recovered between 15 and 20 bodies believed to belong to the members of the terrorist group. Additional operations carried out in the area have continued to target surviving members of the network. The commissioner disclosed that security personnel later received intelligence that Batinjo had been secretly buried by members of his gang who escaped the initial assaults. Acting on that information, Authorities moved into the area to recover the remains and conduct further investigations. During the follow-up operation, security forces reportedly encountered additional terrorists, leading to another successful engagement in which more criminals were neutralized. While state officials say they are highly confident that the deceased individual is indeed Batinjo, authorities are proceeding with scientific verification procedures to remove any doubts. According to the commissioner, forensic examinations and other investigative processes are being conducted to conclusively establish the identity of the slain terrorist leader. The decision reflects the growing emphasis on intelligence-based operations and forensic verification in Nigerian security operations. Officials say they want to ensure that the confirmation is supported by scientific evidence before making any final declarations. The reported elimination of Batinjo represents a significant moral boost for communities that have lived under the constant threats of attacks, kidnappings, and violence. Residents in many parts of Kogi State have faced increasing security concerns in recent years as criminal groups attempted to establish footholds within rural communities. The attack on the school in Ilokubunu became a particularly emotional issue because of the loss of innocent lives and the fear that students could have been adopted in large numbers. The successful defense of the school and the reported elimination of the alleged mastermind are therefore being viewed as a major victory for both security agencies and local communities. Security experts say the operation demonstrates the importance of intelligence gathering, community cooperation, and coordinated responses among different security agencies. Rather than reacting after an attack occurs, securities were able to identify the threats early, monitor the suspects, protect potential targets, and ultimately disrupt the terrorist operation before it achieved its objective. While the battle against banditry and terrorism is far from over, Kogi officials insist that the operation sends a strong message to criminal groups operating within the region. The government says it remains committed to protecting schools, securing communities, and ensuring that terrorists have no safe haven within the state. The elimination of a high-profile terrorist commander may not end the security challenges overnight, but it represents a significant step forward in the effort to restore confidence, protect students, and prevent future attacks. Do you believe intelligence-led operations like these are the key to defeating terrorism and banditry in Nigeria? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know whether more states should adopt similar security strategies. I'm Chidera Eso. Bye for now.